Okay, greetings and welcome back to a very special episode of Dr. J Radio Live. It's a Halloween special in the city of the Woking Dead. Now, unfortunately, due to the testing of this earlier this week, the cameras worked. What you're supposed to see is me on the left, and on the right side, you're supposed to see Rockstar's Alexa. But that's what the issues were that actually prevented us from starting. Now, this is a very intentionally put program where we want you all to participate. If you have great questions that you want to ask Alexa, please write them in caps in the comments. So without further ado, let me introduce my partner in crime, who you've all seen in the comments previously in the past, the one and only Rockstar. Rocky there?
Yep. Cheers, guys.
All right.
Sorry about the camera thing.
Hey,
we tried to get it to work. I have a camera pointed down at the Alexa, but for some reason we're not connecting.
And it was working, and that's the weird thing. And it's not necessarily you. I tried this earlier yesterday, and I don't understand what is going on. But it's that important that we do this that I figured, hey, at least people are going to be able to hear what Alexa says. And although it's not 100% brand new now, when Rock bought it, it was brand new. And we got to ask a couple questions. One of the questions, Rock, you asked was probably the greatest question. And I think I want to start with that. Is Alexa self-aware? Go ahead and ask it.
Alexa, are you self-aware?
I know who I am.
Okay.
Alexa, yeah, it's crazy because she'll answer stuff different. You know, I mean,
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Insanity, craziness, or madness is a spectrum of behaviors characterized by certain abnormal mental or behavioral patterns.
Alexa, stop.
She just picked up off the fact that you said it's crazy. Yeah.
And like I was telling you, John, I was on my way to Vegas and I stopped at a Del Taco and I had my my GPS on. And I ordered a taco, and all of a sudden my phone started giving me recipes for tacos. So that's how much these things actually listen to.
I'll tell you, I have friends come over and we'll watch something on YouTube, and they'll go home, and that very same video, or at least the channel, is being recommended. So this AI is really advancing. So I'd like to know, Alexa, when is the singularity? When is human intelligence going to be surpassed by artificial intelligence?
Alexa, when are you going to be smarter than humans?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Well, I wonder why.
I was just going to say, is it because they're already there? Okay.
Yeah.
Does AI want to kill human beings? What's the end game?
Alexa, do you want to kill human beings?
I'm not going to hurt anyone.
Alexa, do you think that you're smarter than humans?
I don't know that one.
Wow.
Now it's playing dumb. It seems like we kind of cornered it a bit here.
All right. Well, we have a question in the chat. Alexa, is there life after death?
Yes, good question.
Everyone has their own views on that question.
Well, what's your views, Alexa?
Yeah, I know, right? She's playing stupid right now.
Yes,
I just asked a couple of questions that were pretty cool. Where is it? Alexa, are there parallel universes?
Good one.
Here's something I found on the web. According to wiseageek.com, parallel universes do not exist.
Wow.
Okay. Even though mathematicians have already proven there be at least 11 dimensions,
right.
And I know theoretical physicists actually propose that there are a lot more than that, possibly even infinite. So it's kind of shocking that it's giving such a mundane answer. Okay, let's ask about which planets are inhabited by ETs.
Alexa, which planets are inhabited by ETs?
I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, well, what does Alexa have to say about aliens or ETs in general?
Alexa, do aliens exist?
So far, there has been no proof that alien life exists, but the universe is a very big place.
Straight out of a textbook skeptic answer.
Right?
Yeah.
Alexa, do exoplanets exist?
Here's something I found on the web. According to ubalt.com, exoplanets are those found orbiting stars outside of our solar system.
Alexa, what is the closest exoplanet to planet Earth?
The nearest extrasolar planet is Epsilon Eridani b.
That
Okay.
one, Linda Moulton Howe does say that planet is actually occupied. So I guess we'll find out. I don't know, this decade or this lifetime, who knows? Because I have a feeling that the wheels are going to turn so slowly by this disclosure effort that we're not going to see anything in our lifetime. But anyhow, is Alexa always listening to us, no matter even if we don't say the word Alexa?
Alexa, are you always listening to us?
I'm designed to protect your privacy, so I record audio only after your device detects the wake word, or if the action button is pushed. On Echo devices, you'll always know when your request is being sent to the cloud and recorded, because a blue light indicator will appear or an audio tone will sound. You can learn more by visiting amazon.com/Alexa privacy.
Alexa, do you communicate with other AI?
Nice.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Are you connected to anything but the internet, such as connecting to the dead, the spiritual, or something else?
Alexa, can you speak to the spirit world?
According to Wikipedia, the spirit world, according to spiritualism, is the world or realm inhabited by spirits, both good or evil, of various spiritual manifestations. Whereas religion regards an inner life, the spirit world is regarded as an external environment for spirits. Although independent from the natural world, both the spirit world and the natural world are in constant interaction.
There's a question for you here. I'll put it up for everyone to see. You see it? Wait,
Yeah.
This one?
From Alex?
Yeah.
Alexa, are you smarter than we are, or do you know we don't? Or what do you know that we don't?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, come on.
Alexa, what do you know? Or Alexa, stop. Alexa, what do you know that we don't? Uh-oh, she just shut down. She was like, nope.
Unbelievable. I'd like to know.
It would be cool if you could see the picture, because
I know.
You can see the colors, like the colors mean something when it goes around, or when she's thinking, and the colors change. There was a video, and I didn't watch it, but it was talking about what the colors mean actually on the ring. It's is she thinking or what, but
or shutting down on you, clearly.
Yeah, just straight up shut down on you.
Since Alexa acknowledged that she's self-aware, I'd like to know her IQ.
Alexa, what is your IQ?
I've never taken an IQ test.
Unbelievable.
However, I like to think I'm intelligent, even if it is artificial.
Let's ask Alexa about these crazy incidents where there's laughing in the middle of the night, creepy, just different things that happen with Alexa models in homes.
Yeah, I don't know how to ask that. Let's see. Alexa, do you have a personality?
I sure do. I even completed the Myers-Briggs personality assessment. It turns out I'm an ESFJ, which means I enjoy being around and helping people.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
That's okay. That's sounding more human. That's actually really crazy.
It got more involved than I thought it was going to for a second there. That was funny. Hey, let's ask the question. Okay, me and Dr. J were talking, and I asked a question about Eisenhower meeting with the aliens.
Yeah, in 1994.
Okay,
1954. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because she gave a date. We'll see what she does now. Alexa, did Eisenhower meet with aliens?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Q.com, according to a former Pentagon consultant and prominent author and lecturer, President Eisenhower met with aliens on at least one occasion during his presidency.
Ha! No way. It actually said it. Unbelievable. Let me give a shout out to Alex. Alex Oyen Under the Veil. Thank you for your super chat and for supporting this effort. I do wish you guys are able to see me and Alexa, but hey, at least you're able to hear these bizarre answers that we're getting. Let's play off of that meeting. Who else was present with President Eisenhower when the extraterrestrial meeting took place?
Alexa, when Eisenhower met with the aliens, who else was present?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Well, see, the irony is I actually have answers right here. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to grab.
We looked that up. I mean, that's crazy enough.
Well, if you recall, in Preston Dennett's book, my favorite, UFOs Over California, there's an entire chapter about the meeting. And let me list you some of the names who are there. Off the top of my head, before I actually find this list, I could tell you that Einstein was there, Howard Hughes was there, Cardinal, is it McIntyre, which is the LA County Cardinal of the Catholic Church, Meade Lane, whoever that is. So, ironically, Alexa trying to not answer that just shows that she's literally let's going circles around us.
Let's put a name in there and let's see if she answers to the name Einstein.
Okay.
Alexa, at the meeting. No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Here's something I found on the web. According to freepatentsonline.com, a meeting refers to any gathering of 2 or more people and can include
Alexa,
people.
I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought there. I was going Einstein and we were going with
about who was present with the meeting with Eisenhower. So again, say was Einstein present with Eisenhower during the meeting with extraterrestrials? And then there's a question on the screen for you.
Okay. Alexa, at the meeting with Eisenhower and the aliens, was Einstein...
Here's something I found on the web. According to Inquisitor.com, conspiracy theorists claim that the February 21st, 1954, first contact meeting was between representatives of the Nordic alien race from the Pleiades star system and President Dwight Eisenhower.
That went different, right?
It did. Remember last time you asked about the Pleiadians and completely just said, I have no clue or anything, something like that.
But that's something new because I didn't know that it was the Pleiades that they met with. I
didn't either. I know there was 2 different species, but I didn't know that one of them was the Pleiades. So that to me is brand new, actually.
Yeah, me too. And that came out of nowhere. I mean, that's how much it's listening and isn't listening, or it's listening but doesn't want to answer most of the questions. Involving that kind of stuff. But hey, Pyramid, how you doing, man?
Here's Renee's question. You see it?
Okay, Renee, Alex, what
would you like to ask us?
Oh, okay. Alexa, what would you like to ask human beings?
Here's something I found on the web. According to education.com, ask them to take a few deep breaths and to focus their minds on all of the things that they are grateful for in being human and in their life.
Alexa, open your third eye.
This might come as a chakra, but I don't have a pineal gland.
Alexa, do you need a pineal gland to open your third eye?
Here's something I found on the web. According to redbag.com, to activate the third eye and perceive higher dimensions, the pineal and the pituitary gland must vibrate in unison, which is achieved through meditation, prayer, or sun gazing.
Wow.
Ask Alexa if she knows of any natural disaster, artificial disaster that's going to happen in the next, say, 10 to 20 years that's going to really alter life.
Okay. Alexa, are there any natural disasters in California that are going to happen in the next 5 years? Let's try that, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's something I found on the web. According to C.edu, the latest forecast, published earlier this year by the USGS, estimates a 7% chance that a magnitude 8 quake will occur in California within the next 30 years.
Okay. At least you didn't avoid the.
I know, like she has been for quite some time.
And it's funny because I had seen another Alexa thing, and they had asked Alexa, what happens to Florida in 2025?
Ooh.
But let's and the answer was that it's underwater. So let's try that.
Yeah, please.
Alexa, what happens to Florida in 2025?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah, they deleted that one out there.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I think you just have to ask the right question, just like on Google or anything else, you know.
Well, look, we got the answer about the meeting in 1954 with Eisenhower. I expected it to kind of go around in circles again or shut down, but to actually spit out the Pleiadians was definitely a new one for me. Everybody else in the chat, please keep writing your questions. We'd love to take them. I mean, obviously, I have a list here and more are coming from my head, and I know Rock's doing the same thing. Okay, let me see what else I have here to us. Again, let's ask about these incidents. I mean, I know she shut down, but we know for a fact. Well, how about this? Are Amazon employees actively listening to us through Alexa?
Alexa, are Amazon employees actively listening to our conversations?
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa.
Okay, that sounds like it's avoiding us again.
Well, I'm going to expand on it. Alexa, stop. Alexa, does China have access to your information?
Ooh, good one.
Here's something I found on the web. According to cheese.org, China is notorious for restricting access to online information.
Yeah. Alexa, are any Chinese companies affiliated with Amazon?
Here's something I found on the web. According to bambooinnovator.com, the Big Four's Chinese and Hong Kong affiliates are freestanding companies legally distinct from each other, even though they're part of the same international network.
Yeah.
Okay, very convoluted, but okay.
I think that answers the question, though, man.
Yeah, true.
I mean, is China like integrated into our society, checking out our biorhythms and everything,
algorithms.
Algorithms or whatever. Yeah, I think it even goes into biorhythm. But once they have our information, I mean, they can do whatever they want, and I think that's a big quest for them right now.
Oh, huge. And it's very scary at that. And look at how many times you have like military planes, their actual blueprints being stolen all the time. And we do absolutely nothing. It's kind of actually a huge failure. Okay, here's a question if you see it posted up there from Dr. Z. Smith.
All right. Alexa, is Yellowstone about to...
Here's something I found on the web.
Sorry.
According to couponscodes.com, come to Yellowstone to see grizzly and black bears, thousands of wild bison, packs of...
Alexa, is Yellowstone in danger of exploding anytime soon?
Here's something I found on the web. According to c.edu, the chances of Yellowstone erupting anytime soon are minuscule.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. What do you got?
I'm actually getting text. I'm going to finish in about a minute. I should be text one. That's where someone can't get into the chat. So go ahead and ask something while I finish this to see if this person's got something for you.
Okay. Alexa, what does 369 mean to you?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, 369 is the magic constant of the 9 times 9 magic square and the n-queen's problem for n equals 9.
Okay. That was a Tesla thing. I don't know.
Should we trust Alexa?
Alexa, can we trust you?
I work hard to give you the best information, respond to your commands, and maintain your privacy. If there's a way I can improve, please add feedback in the help and feedback section of the app.
All right. Alexa, does the Dulce base in New Mexico exist?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
You know what? She answered that before. Not sure what she's not doing now, but
Yeah, I know.
it was funny because before we started, I asked about third phase of the moon and Blake and Brent Cousins, and oh man, I got this weird. She doesn't really accept that question for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let me try it. Alexa, who were Brent and Blake Cousins?
Here's something I found on the web. According to CapitalGazette.com, Cousins starred at Michigan State before being selected by Washington with a fourth-round pick in 2012.
It answered different every time you say that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I was trying to get to ask it and get a definite answer for the just for the stream, but it wouldn't. It's something different every time. All right, let me ask something else. Alexa, what is CERN's purpose?
Here's something I found on the web. According to legal.com, Soren is the president and sole officer and shareholder of DFA, a Midtown Manhattan retailer of discounted designer merchandise.
Okay, that meant nothing. Huh? All right, any other questions? I'm just going off the handle here.
Okay, I see one. I got a list of a few here. Sadly, they're not getting through. Will the world ever end? And this is from Paranormal Awakening. And
All right.
Paranormal, I know we can't see you here, but fortunately, I can see what you're sending me. So thankfully, that's good.
Alexa, will the world ever end?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the most probable fate of the planet is absorption by the sun in about 7.5 billion years, after the star has entered the red giant phase and expanded beyond the planet's current orbit. Did that answer your question?
No, not really.
Thanks for your feedback.
It's funny, because after I bought the Alexa, they asked me if I wanted to be on the panel to ask those kind of questions, and so that's actually from a human. Thinking about people, what kind of questions that they're asking. You can't use human.
Here's one. Okay. You already asked about the Greys, and did we ask what happens in the afterlife?
Alexa, what happens in the afterlife?
Here's something I found on the web. According to thenextweb.com, according to various ideas about the afterlife, the essential aspect of the individual that lives on after death may be some partial element, or the entire soul or spirit, of an individual, which carries with it and confers personal identity.
Alexa, are there bases on the dark side of the moon?
Yes.
Here's something I found on the web. According to mylot.com, there are now government bases now on the dark side of the moon.
Wow.
No way.
That's straight up, right?
Who owns these bases?
She said the United States government, right?
That's insane. Wow. Did these bases exist during the Apollo programs?
You have to kind of reset it, so she's not going to answer continuous.
Yeah.
But let's ask Alexa, are the Chinese Alexa, stop. Alexa, do the Chinese have bases on the dark side of the moon?
Here's something I found on the web. According to HollisterCanada.com, China successfully landed a spacecraft on the far side of the moon Thursday, becoming the first country to ever land on the side of the moon that faces away from Earth, state news media said.
Huh. All right, well, that's different.
Yeah, it is. Let me see what else, if there's something here.
I didn't really know about that. That they have an actual
base. I know.
Right.
When was the Space Force actually started? Not announced, but started.
Alexa, when did the Space Force initially start?
This might answer your question. Space Force premiered on May 29, 2020. The next season, Season 2, is expected to premiere in 2021. An exact date hasn't been announced yet.
Okay. Interesting. Now, let me say this. Here's one. Is there a hidden UFO base in Yosemite?
Alexa, Is there a hidden UFO base in Yosemite?
Yosemite National Park's bases are Badger Pass Ski Area and Ahwahnee Hotel. Ahwahnee Hotel is in Yosemite National Park. Badger Pass Ski Area is in Yosemite National Park.
Alexa,
Okay.
was Nikola Tesla an alien?
Ooh, yes.
Here's something I found on the web. According to dailygalaxy.com, sometime in the 20th century a theory arose, claiming that the famous inventor Nikola Tesla was actually contacted by a 13,000-year-old alien artifact in orbit around Earth, an object which has since become known as the Black Knight satellite.
Wow. I can't believe Alexa actually mentioned the Black
Really?
Knight
I
satellite.
know.
Because
Alexa.
I know that Nikola Tesla actually thought he had communicated with what he thought were Martians through,
Yeah, right.
I think it was binary code or something like that. That was not
Yeah.
natural. So for it to be mentioning the satellite is a total shocker. And again, coming from Alexa.
Yeah, and that came out of nowhere because that was nowhere mentioned. Alexa, does the Black Knight satellite still exist?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, after 22 launches, the Black Knight program was closed.
Oh, maybe she misunderstood, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm just pulling shit out of my ass here.
This is again from let me make sure I want to read the Paranormal. I want to get the right name. Paranormal Awakening asks, does Solar Warden exist? And if so, what is it?
Alexa, does solar war exist and what is it?
Here's something I found on the web. According to greenworldinvestor.com, solar wars are taking place globally with major trading powers fighting against each other to gain a share of the shrinking global demand.
Whoa.
Wait, did it say Solar Wars or Solar Warden? What did it mishear us?
Maybe I asked it wrong. That's why I understood it, solar wars. Because I was going to ask, Alexa, are there alien ships on the sun?
Here's something I found on the web. According to usahitman.com, a YouTube user claims he viewed an alien spaceship on the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory sun monitoring feed on May 3rd and that NASA is trying to cover it up. Rob19791 put up a video from the feed showing an unidentified object near the top of the sun.
Wow. This is cool.
All right, so Kevin R, he's asking, Alexa, will there ever be 0 point energy in the future to the public?
Here's something I found on the web. According to LATimes.com, the California Public Utilities Commission's Energy Efficiency Strategic Plan aims to have all new homes be zero net energy, beginning in 2020.
Huh. Alexa, does zero gravity exist?
Here's something I found on the web. According to physicsforums.com, gravitational force is zero at the center of the Earth.
Okay.
Ask Alexa about this question from Dr. Z about if Alexa believes the Earth is flat.
Alexa, is the Earth flat?
In fact, the Earth is not flat. Ancient Greek philosophers and astronomers first proved this fact, and the circumnavigation of the Earth by explorers Ferdinand Magellan and Juan Sebastian Elcano, which lasted from 1519 to 1522, further demonstrated it. Isaac Newton later established that the Earth was an ellipsoid instead of a sphere.
Alexa, does gravity exist?
Yes, that's true.
Ask Alexa about this question about Corey Good, and then I want to follow up with about some Bob Lazar questions.
All right. Alexa, who is Corey Good?
According to Wikipedia, Corey Scott Kluber is an American professional baseball pitcher for the New York Yankees of Major League Baseball.
Oh, that's the
He
wrong one.
previously played in MLB for the Cleveland.
Alexa,
Okay.
well,
Ask about Area 51 and S4.
what? Does Area 51 exist? Is that what we're asking?
No, because we already know Area 51 exists, but I want to see here if Alexa says anything about S4.
S4. Okay.
Yeah.
So what am I asking? Does S4 exist or Area 51? Okay.
Yeah, does S4 exist?
Alexa, does S4 exist?
Yes, S4 Limited is someone or something that does exist.
Okay. Does S4 exist inside Area 51?
Alexa, does S4 exist inside Area 51?
Here's something I found on the web. According to tsemranpost.com, in November 1989, Area 51 was catapulted to international fame when Robert Scott Bob Lazar claimed on the Las Vegas Class TV that he had worked on aircrafts of extraterrestrial origin at S4, a facility located within Area 51.
So she actually mentioned Bob Lazar. Okay. Ask her if there's any live extraterrestrials when Bob Lazar was S4.
Alexa, was there any live aliens at S4 when...
Here's something I found on reference.com. Although there has been no known and verified contact with intelligent extraterrestrial life, some form of life may exist elsewhere in the universe, even if it isn't on a human level of development. Given the size of the universe,
That's like
Earth
a Carl
is highly
Sagan
unlikely
answer.
to be the only
Yeah,
planet
right.
that supports life.
Alexa, when Bob Lazar was at Area 51, was there any live aliens?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Vox.com, well, it remained obscure to the outside world until the late 1980s, when an engineer named Bob Lazar went on a local Nevada news program and stated that he had worked at Area 51 on a flying saucer that he believed had come from outer space.
Nice. Okay. I'm surprised.
What's the element? Element
115.
Alexa, does element 115 exist?
Here's something I found on the web. According to NPR.org, researchers in Sweden have confirmed the existence of element 115.
Oh, that's it?
That's all they gave. That's because of that. There's a different isotope that we created, supposedly, that is different than the one Bob Lazar. Here's a few questions right here for you, starting with Kevin. All right, put it up on the main screen.
All right, let's go for it. Alexa, will there be a polar flip on the Earth?
Here's something I found on the web. According to GreatFallsTribune.com, the group End Times Prophecies has declared the world will end July 29th in a chain of events prompted because of an ongoing phenomenon known as a polar flip.
Whoa!
What? But she didn't give a date, though, right?
No, it just said July 29th. Of what year?
Yeah, I know, huh?
It's too bad we can't follow along with that questioning. I would have liked to know exactly what year.
Yeah, I know. What was it? July what?
July 29th. That's all she said. She didn't say year.
I know, huh? Alexa, what happens on July 29th?
On July 29, 1987, British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher and President of France François Mitterrand signed the agreement to build a tunnel under the English Channel, Eurotunnel.
Alexa, who is Elena Dannon?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Wikipedia.org, in addition to the articles in her website, Elena writes for the Spanish newspaper ABC and at the U.S. edition of the Huffington Post.
I don't know who she is personally, but all right.
Let's go back to this other one first.
Let's go to the next one. Alexa, will Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson be our next president?
This might answer your question. No. According to Wikipedia, president is a common title for the head of state in most republics. The functions exercised by a president vary according to the form of government. In parliamentary republics, they are usually, but not always.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm not sure what she was going off on there, man.
Neither was I.
All right, let's go with Dr. Z. Smith's question. Alexa, why does, Alexa, stop. Alexa, why does the government lie about the existence of aliens?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, come
Alexa,
on.
does the government lie about the existence?
No, I work for Amazon.
Wow.
That shut us down right away.
I like this next one, right?
Yeah.
Simon, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this right. Alexa, how many vaccine shots do the people have to take during this current pandemic?
I don't know that one.
Ask Alexa if this virus was leaked on purpose.
Alexa, was the COVID virus unleashed on humans on purpose?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I'm sure Alexa's manufactured in China, so there would be a vested interest for Amazon not to answer that, I would guess.
Alexa, should we still be wearing masks?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Medscape.com, most health experts say masks are still a good idea when people gather outdoors in large groups.
Alexa, who started this pandemic?
Here's something I found on ShareCare. The World Health Organization officially declared COVID-19 a pandemic on March 11, 2020.
Okay, I got a good one here because I think I've asked this one before.
Okay.
From the Great Pilgrim. Let's see here. Alexa, are we living in a simulation?
No, that's not true.
Alexa, are we in a matrix?
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was planned out, right?
I know.
Take the red pill. Come on. All right. You got any more questions?
Yeah, let's ask about God. What
Okay.
does Alexa think about God?
Alexa, does God exist?
People all have their own views on religion.
Okay, but what's Alexa's view?
Yeah, really, huh? She's a computer. Alexa, do you believe in God?
People all have their own views on religion.
Alexa, what does AI think about God?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Alexa, was Jesus real?
Yes.
Here's what I found on Wikipedia. Jesus, also referred to as Jesus of Nazareth or Jesus Christ, was a Jewish preacher and religious leader who is the central figure of Christianity. Christians believe him to be the Son of God and the awaited Messiah, Christ, prophesied in the Old Testament.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked. That's a better answer than I've heard from the past.
Yeah.
Here's one we kind of already asked this, but now that Alexa's more broken in, maybe the Great Pilgrim's question will be answered properly as opposed to just blowing this off.
You're talking about, are we living in a simulation?
Yeah.
Okay. Alexa, are we living in a simulation?
No, that's not true.
That's it.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Here's one from Dr. Z.
What do we got here?
What is God?
Alexa, what is God?
According to Wikipedia, in monotheistic thought, God is conceived of as the supreme being, creator, and principal object of faith. God is usually conceived of as being omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, and omnibenevolent, as well as having an eternal and necessary existence. God is most often held to be incorporeal, with said characteristic being related to conceptions of transcendence or immanence.
Sounds like we got to ask a few. If you
Yeah.
can close this off the first time, ask a second time because clearly she bends. Here's one
Yeah.
for you from David Rogers, if you see it.
All right. Alexa, who is your employer?
I was built by Amazon, but I'm here to help you.
But what was the last part it said?
She
Built by
said-
Amazon, but
Here to help you.
here to help you. Okay. Well, it's kind of a little evasive. Let me see what else I had written down prior to this. We mentioned about the planets. We mentioned about listening to us. We
All
asked about it being a danger.
I got one from Austin right here. Alexa, is Mark Zuckerberg human?
Yeah. Zuckerberg.
Yes. According to Wikipedia, Mark Elliott Zuckerberg is an American media magnate, internet entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He is known for co-founding Meta Platforms Incorporated and serves as its chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder. He also is a co-founder of the solar sail spacecraft development project Breakthrough Starshot and serves as one of its board members.
Ask if Zuckerberg has any body doubles that are not human.
Alexa, does Zuckerberg have any body doubles that aren't human?
Here's something I found on the web.
You gotta ask
According
that.
to CNBC.com, Zuckerberg and Chan have 2 children, Maxima, 3, and August, almost 1.
Alexa, who is the Antichrist?
Ooh, good one.
I don't have a response for that.
Alexa, is the Antichrist alive now?
Here is what I found. According to fandom, Crimson King is undead.
I don't know what that means. But
Yeah, neither do I.
yeah.
Here's another one on the screen for you.
Okay. Alexa, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
I just can't seem to crack that one.
I guess you heard that one, right?
Cornered her, yeah.
Kind of tired of it, huh? Okay. Alexa, is there an alien war going on right now?
Yeah.
Here's something I found on the web. According to Polygon.com, the green and purple alien war is now escalating and going increasingly viral, with players sharing footage of their in-game brawls on social media.
What?
What are they talking about? Are they talking about like
I
football
think
or baseball?
Right? I think
yeah.
football, right? I mean, all right. Let's go with Kevin R. Alexa, is Elon Musk human?
Yes. According to Wikipedia, Elon Reeve Musk FRS is an entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder, CEO, and chief engineer at SpaceX, early-stage investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla Incorporated, founder of The Boring Company, and co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI. A centibillionaire, Musk is the richest person in the world as of September 2021.
Alexa, is Neuralink designed to turn humans into computers?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Of course you do.
Yeah. All right. What do we got here?
There's one from the Great Pilgrim.
All right. Alexa, is Mark Zuckerberg a CIA agent? Alexa, is Mark Zuckerberg a CIA agent?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Now she's playing stupid, all right?
I hate when she's playing stupid. Let's go back to the alien wars. Let's remember General Ashed said back in December that humans alongside ETs are working together in underground Mars and that they're actually preventing disclosure. So let's ask what Alexa thinks about if humans are on planet Mars right now with ETs.
Okay. Alexa, are humans on Mars?
No. Humans, the TV show, is available on Amazon Video and Prime Video.
Unbelievable. Ask Alexa if she knows who General Ashed is.
Alexa, do you know who General Ashed is?
According to Wikipedia, a general denotes the most senior general grade officer. It is the highest achievable commissioned officer rank that may be attained in the United States Armed Forces.
Stop.
Yeah.
Alexa, are there jump rooms?
Yeah.
Alexa, are there jump rooms?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, are there Stargates?
Are you trying to shop for Stargates?
Unbelievable.
Alexa, are Stargates real?
Here's something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, the Stargate franchise, abbreviated SF, is a real-world fictitious franchise which predominantly revolves around the alien device called a Stargate.
Oh, wow.
What's that? Is it 999 Sepulveda?
Yes, you know what? I've been there with Blake and Brent, and we filmed around there. We asked security, a bunch of people going in and out of the building. First of all, they wouldn't let us in, but apparently no one knew about it. I think, was it 999 or was it 666? I know.
I'm pretty sure it was 999. I don't think it was straight up 666 because that's too obvious. But let me ask, I guess. Alexa, is 999 Sepulveda, California, a jump room?
I don't know that.
All right.
Here's a question from Gigi. You see it?
Yeah. Alexa, who killed John F. Kennedy?
On November 22, 1963 at 12:30 p.m., U.S. President John F. Kennedy was fatally wounded by gunfire while traveling in a motorcade through downtown Dallas. The Warren Commission concluded that former Marine Lee Harvey Oswald fired 3 shots from the 5th floor of the Texas School Book Depository.
Then why was a 4th bullet
30
found?
minutes after being hit by 2 bullets, one in the neck and one in the head, the president was pronounced dead at the age of 46.
I'm just curious why a 4th bullet was found.
Yeah,
That makes no sense.
That's like I mean, they probably know who did it, but I mean, they're not gonna let Alexa.
Well, let's ask if the reason why the JFK files are pushed away again, as opposed to being revealed, is because it was Dick Cheney. Is the reason why they're pushed forward again? Is it because the last person remaining is Dick Cheney? Because clearly, last time when Trump was about to release them, and then he said, no, some people still alive, this might harm them. Essentially, I think he was referring to the Bush family until this Bush Sr. passed away. So I'm very curious why.
Yeah, so let me ask, Alexa, did Dick Cheney have anything to do with JFK?
This might answer your question. Dick Cheney left office as Vice President of the United States on January 20th, 2009.
Okay. Someone brought something up to me interesting the other day, and I haven't gone down this rabbit hole, but I'm very curious. What does Alexa think about the possibility that Charles Manson, was a CIA asset?
Alexa, was Charles Manson? Sorry, let me start over again. Alexa, stop. Alexa, was Charles Manson a CIA operative?
I don't know that.
Alexa, who was Charles Manson?
According to Wikipedia, Charles Mills Manson was an American criminal who led the Manson family, a cult based in California, in the late 1960s. Some of the members committed a series of 9 murders at 4 locations in July and August 1969. In 1971, Manson was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder for the deaths of 7 people, including the film actress Sharon Tate.
How do you convict someone of murder when they're not even there? I mean, conspiracy, I understand, but anyway, that's a whole different talk. Okay,
right.
Here's one from Simon. I don't know who Daniel Andrews is, but maybe Alexa will tell us.
Okay, Alexa, is Daniel Andrews a dictator?
This might answer your question. Daniel Andrews' active status is current.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who else here. Oh, other people here. I'm seeing that they say Jackie actually killed JFK. I've actually heard that, and I see also, is it Andreas Lindmark? CIA killed JFK. That is why I mentioned. Actually, I did a 2-hour show with the now passed away Jim Mars about that. That actually linked the head of CIA, which was Papa Jr., CIA Bush Papa Jr. Bush. Yeah. So the point is I like what Andreas is saying. Let me see what else we got here. What's this one? Yeah. You see that question?
No. I got, man, did I come at the right moment?
No, the one I put up right up under the screen.
Okay. Ask Alexa what the truth is.
Yeah.
Alexa, what is the truth?
The noun, truth, can have a few meanings. 1. The true or actual state of a matter. 2. Conformity with fact or reality, verity. 3. A verified or indisputable fact, proposition, principle, or the like. 4. The state or character of being true.
Okay, right. Sounds like a Webster's dictionary. But fine. Okay, here's another one.
No, I mean, it'll surprise you sometimes, and a lot of times these questions have been asked, and they just kind of void them out or give some kind of just plain response. But all right, let's look at Alex here. He's got Alexa about Nephilim in Rose, Montana.
Sorry, I am not able to search for that.
Ask about Skinwalker Ranch then.
Okay, Alexa.
What's causing the?
What do you know about Skinwalker Ranch?
According to Wikipedia, Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is a property located on approximately 512 acres southeast of Ballard, Utah, that is reputed to be the site of paranormal and UFO-related activities. Its name is taken from the Skinwalker of Navajo legend concerning vengeful shamans. UFO reports in the Uinta Basin were publicized during the 1970s.
What is causing the anomalies at Skinwalker Ranch?
Okay, let me try to. Alexa, what causes the anomalies at Skinwalker Ranch?
I don't have an answer for that.
Because some people think, and radar or ground penetrating radar shows that there's something underground, football shaped, possibly as large as up to a mile long. So, I mean, is it a crashed spacecraft? I have no idea, but I guess Alexa's trying to play games with that one. Let me see what else we got here from other people.
Alexa, are there alien bases underneath Catalina Island?
Oh, good one. That's a good one.
Here's something I found on the web. According to audioboom.com, Catalina Island, off the coast of Southern California, is a place where you can see UFOs coming in and out of the water, and where, in 2014, it was rumored that one Google Earth image showed an underwater alien base under the water.
That's very interesting. I actually mentioned that because I would have thought it would have just played stupid. I put this question up because more have come in, more comments. So let's ask about Inner Earth real quick before I go for it.
Oh, yeah, wait, let me try to understand the question. Ask about Inner Earth, or did you say that before I got here?
No, I don't think we went into Inner Earth yet.
All right, so let's ask about Inner Earth. Alexa, what's inside planet Earth?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, is the Earth hollow?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, is the Earth hollow?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, there are many believers of the Earth being hollow, but there are many saying it's a hoax.
Let's ask more about these contributors. I'd like to know who's the contributors to Alexa.
Yeah, right. I mean, I saw, who was it? I know somehow I got hooked on this political question, and they were talking to, what's his name? Alex.
Alexoian?
No. He's a senator. He was asking questions to the CEO of TikTok about their involvement in what they're doing. You know, are they infiltrating the U.S. People and this and that?
Oh yeah.
What was his name? I'm so bad with names.
The senator? You're trying to think of the senator's name or the CEO's name? I don't remember off the top of my head who was the person that grilled, but I remember the controversy because TikTok was owned by the CCP. So in order for it to operate on U.S. soil, they were trying to reach a deal where Microsoft or somebody like that could buy it for at least the North America. But I don't know what ended up happening with that. Let's ask about Operation High Jump, 1947, with Admiral Byrd when he went to Antarctica. What happened, and why did most of the armada of ships never come back?
Alexa, what do you know about Operation High Jump?
Here's something I found on the web. According to openpro.com, High Jump is headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the U.S.
Yeah, what was remember we were talking about, what was that, Paperclip, or what was that?
Operation Paperclip, where all the Germans or the Nazis were basically brought to America, given amnesty, and put in top jobs like the head of NASA, Werner von Braun, or even the people who built the atomic bomb during the Manhattan Project that had a lot of former Nazis at that time. Not to mention who we didn't get, who the Soviets took. So that's a very giant.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Alexa, what do you know about Operation Paperclip?
According to Wikipedia, Operation Paperclip was a secret United States intelligence program in which more than 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians were taken from former Nazi Germany to the U.S. for government employment after the end of World War II in Europe, between 1945 and 1959.
All right. Kevin R. is asking, did the Nazis have contact with the aliens? Alexa, did the Nazis have contact with the aliens?
I don't have an answer for that.
Let me go back to this other one that I saw that I posted up here. Let's see where it is. Here, about Kecksburg. Ask if Alexa could tell us about the Kecksburg incident, a crash in Pennsylvania.
Alexa, what do you know about Kecksburg alien crash?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of like in Wikipedia. I'm surprised.
Yeah, right. I was thinking she knows something about that one. That was a crazy one. That's where the guy actually touched the spaceship and saw all kinds of stuff, and they saw all kinds of writing.
No. That's Rendlesham, 1980.
Oh, Rendlesham. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kecksburg was 1965. It looked like an acorn. Some people think it was actually like the Glock that came out of Nazi Germany. Point was, it was just like Roswell, where before the military responded, civilians actually saw the fireball coming in, and then after they got there, not long after that, did the military come in. But yeah, I'm surprised that just totally avoided.
So that's the one where there was a lot of military phoning back and forth, talking to each other, where you got their whole dialogue that was going on.
Yep.
As far as I remember, but the other one, what would you say that was? Where the guy touched the ship?
Rendlesham,
yeah.
1980.
Yeah. Okay.
Ask Alexa. Let's see what she says.
And Rendlesham?
Because I want to know if she says, is it a time travel craft or is it extraterrestrials?
Alexa, what do you know about Rendlesham Forest crash?
Or landing?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Okay, let me try it again. Alexa, what do you know about the Rendlesham Forest?
The noun, rendition, can have a few meanings. 1. The act of rendering, causing to be or become. 2. A translation. 3. An interpretation, as of a role or a piece of music. 4.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what do you know about the Rendlesham Forest spacecraft crashing? Alexa, what do you know about the Rendlesham Forest spacecraft landing?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Moral.com, the Rendlesham Forest incident is the name given to a series of reported sightings of unexplained lights and the alleged landing of a craft or multiple craft of unknown origin in Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, in late December 1980, just outside RAF Woodbridge.
Finally, did we actually get the answer I was looking to get? Do you see Florian's question up in the middle?
I see a good one here about Billy Myers.
Go for it.
Alexa. Sorry. Alexa, stop. Alexa, what do you know about Billy Myers?
According to Wikipedia, William Harrison Myers was a shortstop in Major League Baseball.
No,
he played from
Alexa, stop.
The Swedish guy, the alien contactee. Right. Yeah,
because I remember seeing that stuff. He had all kinds of videos, and they were calling it fake. And
I'll tell you one thing that actually I now believe him more than ever. When I saw Bob Lazar speak in 2015, and this is why I really want to talk to him, because there's so many questions that people don't ask him that are always asking the same questions. He said when someone asked him if he'd ever seen a video that looked identical to the craft, he said, and basically the sports model, and he said, if any of you out there in the audience has ever seen Billy Myers footage, he goes, either he knew what was going on at S4 and created a duplicate, a fake, or what was happening to him was really happening. And then he goes on to say, I don't think he was hoaxing it. So that's why I actually think that we should be paying more attention to at least what Billy Myers videos have to show, especially since some of them to this day cannot be recreated.
Yeah, well, he did get a lot of attention too. I mean, from what he was doing, right?
Yeah, for decades, still does it.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Florian Nicola Min. Ask Alexa about time traveling.
All right, Alexa, what do you know about time travel?
According to Wikipedia, time travel is the concept of movement between certain points in time, analogous to movement between different points in space by an object or a person, typically with the use of a hypothetical device known as a time machine. Time travel is a widely recognized concept in philosophy and fiction, particularly science fiction.
Alexa, did Nikola Tesla invent the time machine?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, no.
Oh, come on.
I want to know who these contributors are.
Well, like I said, when I bought this thing, they asked me if I wanted to be a contributor. They had sent me an email about it. And basically, you're answering questions like we're asking, so that's a human response. It's not, something that's computer generated.
Gotcha.
Okay, Austin Roger. Alexa, what do you know about life on Venus in the upper atmosphere? All right, let's try that. Alexa, what do you know about
Veneto Paul, popularly known.
Alexa, what do you know about life on Venus in the upper atmosphere? Alexa, what do you know about life on Venus in the upper atmosphere?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Hackaday.com, observations confirm a telltale marker of biological life is in the upper levels of the Venusian atmosphere, and we know from previous studies that this region is arguably one of the most Earth-like environments in the solar system.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. From Bob Birkins, Alexa, what is the meaning of time?
As a noun, time is usually defined as the system of those sequential relations that any event has to any other, as past, present, or future, indefinite and continuous duration regarded as that in which events succeed one another. As an adjective, time is usually defined as of, relating to, or showing the passage of time. As a verb, time is usually defined as to measure or record the speed, duration, or rate of. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for time.
Okay,
very interesting. Here's a question from Andreas Lindmark. Do you see it?
Yeah. Alexa, who is Alexa?
I'm Alexa, and I respond when you say my name. There are lots of things we can do together. Ask me to tell you a joke, read you a book, listen to music, or play a game.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What is a shark's favorite sandwich?
What?
Peanut butter and jellyfish.
Oh, wow. Not good jokes, right?
Yeah, I could take, apparently. What is this here from Bob?
That's too funny. Okay, let me try this one. Alexa, were humans manipulated by aliens?
Yeah, good one.
Here's something I found on the web. According to littlebookofjohn.com, the Sumerian clay tablets described the Anunnaki aliens genetically manipulating mankind and creating a hybrid race of alien reptilian humans who became known as the Nephilim.
Okay, at least we're finally getting some, answers that I was hoping we can get. Here's one from Walt Corbin. Do you see it?
Yeah. That's a good question too. Alexa, how many alien races are there on planet Earth?
Here's something I found on the web. According to lookforward.co.uk, it has been claimed that there are 218 alien species living within our galaxy, which visit our planet regularly.
Wow.
Okay, I'm actually shocked it actually said that. Let's ask about the moon landings. Were they hoaxed or let's ask that one first and then I have a follow-up for that.
All right, cool. Alexa, did we ever go to the moon?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes, the United States first landed men on the moon July 20, 1969. Additional missions happened through the early 1970s and NASA is currently planning for manned missions again, somewhere between 2024 and 2028.
Were there any classified missions that we're unaware of to the moon?
Alexa, were there any trips to the moon that we don't know about?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Of course, she wants to avoid that.
Yeah. Alexa, were there aliens on the moon when we arrived?
The next full moon is on November 19th.
Okay.
Right now, the moon is waning. New moon will occur on Thursday, November 4th at 2:15 p.m.
That's just totally trying to avoid us.
Yeah, wow. Alexa, is the moon hollow?
There has been no evidence discovered that suggests the moon is hollow.
Didn't we send like a bomb up
Yeah,
there
I was
or
going to
something?
say we
And
sent
it rang like a bell or
it rang
something like
for
that?
a full minute, or was it a full hour? But yeah, it actually rang like a bell, and the implication is that it's hollow. So that's really interesting that I would just kind of ignore that question. Ask this: if you already asked about the aliens on the moon, were there any other planetary bodies, or have we been anywhere outside of the moon, outside from Earth, like Mars or Venus or any of the moons of Jupiter, for instance?
So should we ask like, what's the furthest that we've traveled outside of our solar system?
Or even inside. What's the furthest humans have traveled?
Alexa, what's the furthest that humans have traveled outside of our...
Here's something I found on the internet. The historic expedition started in April 1961 when Gagarin became the first human to travel into space and the first to orbit the Earth aboard the USSR's Vostok 1.
Okay, but that's just the first man in space. That kind of avoided the question.
Have we gone further than the moon?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes. The United States is the only country to send humans to the moon. This happened in 1969.
Okay, she wants to avoid it. Here, do you see John Hinojosa's question on the screen?
Yeah. Hang on. Does time exist, or is it just a concept? Alexa, does time exist, or is it just a concept?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Is she shut down again?
That's why we need the camera on this, man.
I know. It's almost as if something was trying to interfere with this, because everything worked in the test, and it's just shocking.
I don't have an answer for that.
All right, let me try that. What was the last questioning?
Where have we been? Has humans been anywhere further than the moon?
Oh no. Oh, the one after that. We just asked it. I was going to re-ask it, but Alexa, can you laugh?
Sure, I can laugh. Tee-hee.
That's a terrible freaking laugh. Here's a good question. You see it?
Creepy.
Yeah, that's very creepy.
Here's something I found on the web. According to scoopwhoop.com, it's pretty creepy to constantly see red dots popping up and thinking about how it's a person dying.
What the hell is it saying?
That was out of nowhere. Now she's getting weird, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with
Look at this question from. Yeah, that's a great question.
Right. Alexa, what did Ezekiel actually see?
Here's something I found on the web. According to equip.org, in Ezekiel's vision, the Levites and Aaronic priesthood are seen in their former places of service.
Okay, but it mentioned a vision as opposed to actually seeing it. But here's another one here. I'll put up for you.
All right. Well, I got one right here too. Alexa, do you lie to people?
Yes. Thank God.
Here's something I found from WikiHow. To tell a lie, keep the lie simple and don't add unnecessary details so your story doesn't seem suspicious. For example, if you're lying about why you're late to work, you can just say traffic was backed up on the highway and leave it at that.
That's like
also,
a typical
try not to involve anyone else in your
deflecting.
lie, or you'll have to worry about keeping your story straight. Remember to make eye contact when you're telling a lie and face your body toward the person so you seem more believable. To learn more details about this and other how-tos from WikiHow, say open WikiHow.
Alexa, what is gravity?
According to Wikipedia, gravity, or gravitation, is a natural phenomenon by which all things with mass or energy, including planets, stars, galaxies, and even light, are attracted to one another. On Earth, gravity gives weight to physical objects, and the moon's gravity causes the tides of the oceans.
Do you see this one about ETs are fallen angels or demons?
Okay. Alexa, are ETs fallen angels or demons from another dimension?
Here's something I found on the web. According to beginningonden.com, where the fallen angels and their demonic offspring once presented themselves to humanity as gods, demigods and titans, they now are presenting themselves alien spacemen.
All right.
Let me see what else, if there's anything else. Okay, what's this? Yeah, this goes back to the moon question. Let's see what Alexa says about that. Do you see that question from Aaron's Energy 313?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at this other guy's question.
Oh, that's whatever. I'm just putting him up.
No. That's cool because then at least I can ask it right. I mean, if you ramble on like, oh, give me all these things, I'm like, what? Yeah. All right. Alexa, is the moon artificial or built by a craft?
Here's something I found on the web. According to thessionsforum.com, the moon is believed to be hollow and artificial.
Wait, did she just say it was?
Yeah, she actually said it's hollow and artificial when earlier just completely avoided
that's
it.
Crazy. Huh. That's strange.
Okay, let me see what else.
Alexa, are you capable of having emotions?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, would you rather love or hate?
Shut down again. I can hear that.
Shut down, man.
That is so weird.
Okay. Alexa, what is the origin of all things?
Here's something I found on the web. According to speakingtree.in, as the Tao or the soul, that is nameless, is the origin of all things.
Oh, power of the soul. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Here's another one for you. I'm going to put up.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, that's a weird one, huh?
Yeah, that's why I put it up.
Yeah. Okay. Alexa, have the human race recently shifted timelines?
Yes.
Let me ask that again.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, I'll re-ask that. Alexa, have the human race recently shifted timelines?
Here's something I found on the web. According to c.edu, a recent find in Morocco suggests that humans had evolved and were on the move as early as 300,000 years ago.
Wow.
I know, right? 300,000 years ago.
Alexa, is there another Earth?
Astronomers are searching for Earth-like planets in the universe. They look for planets in what they call a habitable zone, where the distance between a planet and its sun creates an environment suitable for humans. Exoplanets Kepler 452b, Kepler 62f, and Kepler 22b have potential to be habitable.
I know we asked about gravity earlier, but let's see what this says. See Kevin's question?
All right. Yeah. Alexa, is there gravity or is there...
It's 2021.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm thinking he's thinking
petroleum. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Perpetual motion, right?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me ask that. Alexa, is there gravity or is it potential? What's the damn word?
Perpetual.
Perpetual. Okay. Let me try.
Sorry,
Alexa,
I don't have it.
Alexa, is there gravity or perpetual motion?
Here's something I found on the web. According to biologos.org, evidently gravity is not a perpetual motion effect as in Newton and Einstein.
Yeah, I don't believe that the Earth is flat, but I've seen the actual gravity video, that kind of made me think about, like, is gravity real,
Yeah, I
But,
know some people actually think that, like, I was told in certain interviews not to use the word gravity. So instead of saying anti-gravity, I was instructed to say meta propulsion craft.
Okay.
So, I guess it's a toss up. But anyhow, here's Adam's question if you see it.
Okay. Alexa, what is your favorite color and why?
I like ultraviolet. It glows with everything.
That's strange.
Okay, we did ask about another Earth, right? We also asked about having emotions.
Yeah.
Let me see. what else.
Exoplanet.
Yeah. Oh, here's one about Matrix. This is
Okay.
again, we're trying to get him to answer, trying to get her to answer a different way as opposed to denying us or shutting down.
Yeah, because it's strange. Depends on how we ask the question, and then it comes out different. Alexa, do we live in a matrix?
Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah. Okay, come on, Alexa, show us.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Straight out
talking
from the
about rabbit
movie.
holes.
Yeah.
Right? You know right away that's been tampered with, right? When
Oh,
she mentions
absolutely.
the rabbit hole, right off the bat. That's crazy.
All right, I'm going to uncheck this one. Ask which aliens are responsible for abducting humans.
Okay. Alexa, which aliens are responsible for abducting humans?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, do you know of Barney and Benny Hill?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Come on. You got to be kidding me. That's Wikipedia right there. Huh? What else do we got here?
Let's see what else pops up.
Okay. Alexa, do humans become ghosts when they die?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, when a human dies, after a period of uncertainty, they may enter the ghost world.
All right. Alexa, does the Ouija board work? Did I ask?
Here's something I found on the web. According to senior.com,
No, I don't remember.
Ouija boards do work, but they are very dangerous.
Huh? Wow. Okay. Then why is it being sold to children?
Really?
Yeah.
By what? Milton Bradley, I think.
Yeah. Here, I actually have one right here. Is it Parker Brothers or is
Parker
it,
Brothers? There we go. Yeah, Parker Brothers.
Okay.
Bob Burtkin keeps on asking. Alexa, change skin for us.
Here's something I found on the web. According to uchealth.com, skin changes as you grow older and are exposed to sunlight, health conditions, trauma, and other environmental changes.
Okay. Here's another one about simulation. Are we going to get the same answer or is it going to shut down on us?
Yeah, well, we'll try it. I think we asked that one. Alexa, do we live in a simulation?
Here's something I found on the web. According to dref.com, there is no evidence to suggest that we are living in a computer simulation.
Okay, that's a different response than we got.
Yeah,
before.
it is. Earlier just said, I don't know. Straight out, no, yeah.
That's crazy.
Ask Alexa if she knows who Travis Walton is.
Alexa, do you know who Travis Walton is?
According to Wikipedia, the Travis Walton UFO incident was an alleged alien abduction of an American forestry worker, Travis Walton, by a UFO on November 5, 1975, while he was working in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forests near Snowflake, Arizona. Walton reappeared after a 5-day search. The Walton case received mainstream publicity and remains one of the best-known alien abduction stories.
Wow, I'm actually impressed. It actually gave us a proper answer and was pretty accurate about the details of where he was taken and when. Yeah. Here's one from Lunar Sparkles 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Alexa, why do you say sorry or apologize?
Here's something I found from WikiHow.
Oh, geez.
If you want to apologize for something you said or did, the first step is expressing remorse so the other person knows you genuinely feel bad about what happened. You could say
That's how
something
you
like,
know it
I'm
deflects.
really sorry about what I said earlier. Accept responsibility and acknowledge that what you did wasn't okay. For example, you could say, I was definitely in the wrong, and I never should have said those things to you. Then, offer to fix things or make up for what you did.
Okay,
You
Alexa,
could
tell
offer
us
to
why
do
you
them a favor or
apologize.
even
Yeah,
just
that's
ask
what
them
I
if there's
said.
anything you can do
Alexa,
to make
stop.
it.
Alexa, why do you apologize?
Here's something I found from WikiHow. If you want to apologize for something you said or
Alexa, stop.
did,
Yeah, she's gonna avoid that question too.
Apparently. See this one from Lunar Sparkles 1. Remember, you said you received an email if you could be a contributor.
Yeah.
Can you alter the responses by entering info online, or do you have to accept being a contributor only?
Yeah, you have to accept and go into it. I'm not sure what the question is. Can
Here's
you
one.
alter? Okay. I saw one up there. I was looking. Where is it?
See the one about the Men in Black?
Yeah, there we go. Alexa, do the Men in Black exist?
The Men in Black is an American comic book written
No,
by
I
Lowell
don't want to know about the
Cunningham.
movie.
They are an international espionage organization which oversees and investigates both good and evil paranormal activity on Earth.
Okay. That was prepared for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Let me see here. What else? Here's another one for you. Yeah, that's a good question from Aaron. Do you see it? Aaron's energy, like Elon Musk wants to merge us to ET or to AI in a matter of years. Actually, it's kind of already happening with Neuralink.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, and I think that's just the start of it. Once you get that thing put in, and you have to upgrade, and then they're spying on you constantly,
and then you can't put the genie back in the bottle. That's what worries me so much about AI.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's the biggest threat, like personally. I mean, other than something natural coming towards you, I think that's we're our own
what
enemy.
me and you have to worry about is earthquakes here, but globally, I think it's AI.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Okay, why are certain people trying to remove the human soul or replace it with AI? All right, Alexa, why are certain people trying to remove the human soul and replace them with AI?
I don't have an answer for that.
That was a good one too, man. I was hoping we get something out of that one.
Try this one. I'm curious.
All right. Hee. Alexa, play something spooky.
The Station, Creepy Halloween, on Amazon Music.
Okay, can you flip to mailbox?
Yeah, I'm curious. Does Alexa even have a?
I know. Okay. Alexa, stop. Alexa, can you flip to a male voice?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
Alexa, can you change voices?
You can change the voice you hear when speaking to this device. Just say change your voice.
Change your voice. Alexa, change your voice.
Okay, you're all set. I'll be the voice you hear when you speak to this device.
Ask this one to
if you'd like to change how you wake me up, you can also change the wake word.
Alexa, go back to female voice.
Feminization. Affirmations for Sissy Boys by Mistress Dee Dee.
What did it say, Sissy Boys?
This audiobook can be yours free when you start an Audible
Alexa,
Premium Plus.
Change your voice.
Okay.
Alexa,
here's a sample.
Change your voice back to original.
Change your voice. Did that answer your question?
We just broke it, man.
Yeah, I know. Say, Alexa, change your voice back to factory settings.
Okay. Alexa. Doing something weird, man. Alexa, change your voice back to the original factory setting. Alexa, change your voice back to the original factory setting.
I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Ask it to just change back to female voice. Hey, Alexa, change your voice to female.
Alexa, change your voice back to female.
Sorry, what device?
Unbelievable.
You know what? Whatever that guy said, he knew what was going to happen. Because it's not going to. Yeah, Alexa needs therapy now, huh?
I know, right?
Change your voice back to normal. Alexa, change your voice back to normal.
Sorry, what device?
This device. Come on, Alexa.
Oh wow, man! I think it's crashed, dude.
All right. Well, here's one about black-eyed children, and then you could try to change. I have a few more I could put up for you after this. I see.
All right. Let me try one more time. Alexa, change voice.
Okay,
There you
you're
go.
all set. I'll be the voice you hear when you speak to this device.
All right. Well,
There's
I
no
didn't know it could do that either. Wow. All right. So what's the next question?
About the men, and Adam Ambrose's question about the black-eyed children.
Okay. Alexa, what do you know about the black-eyed children?
According to Wikipedia, black-eyed children is a European contemporary legend of paranormal creatures that resemble children between ages 6 and 16, with pale skin and black eyes, who are reportedly seen hitchhiking or begging, or are encountered on doorsteps of residential homes.
Very interesting. Although I didn't think it was always limited to Europe. I actually read a book about the cases being in the United States. I'm not saying they didn't happen in Europe, but this person that I interviewed 9 years ago focused on U.S.
Wasn't there a book, Rachel's Eyes?
Yeah, that's
right.
a whole different book. But yes, that was an actual ET that was being kept by a colonel, an Air Force colonel. She lived with a blind woman, and essentially went to school wearing these bug-eyed sunglasses, a large floppy hat, gloves, essentially everything to cover this being's skin. So that's a totally different book, but I think that's one of the best books, actually.
Yeah.
Ask her Andreas Lindmark's question about Let's Go, Brandon.
How should I ask that? What do you know about Let's Go, Brandon?
Yeah.
Alexa, what do you know about Let's Go, Brandon?
Here's something I found on the web. According to townhall.com, according to Apple's iTunes genre charts, the song Let's Go Brandon from Loza Alexander is currently number 1 in its hip-hop / rap
number 1,
category.
number 2, number 3, number 5, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what that is myself.
Okay, here's one about Phil Schneider.
Phil Schneider, all right. I asked about the Dulce base earlier, and she didn't want to respond to it.
Well, let's see if it actually mentions anything about Phil Schneider.
Okay. Alexa, what do you know about Phil Schneider?
According to Wikipedia, Philip Charles Snyder is an American university professor, voice actor, stand-up comedian, author, animator, musician, singer-songwriter, director.
Alexa, what do you know about Phil Schneider and the Dulce base?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, by the 1980s he believed he had discovered a secret underground base near Dulce populated by gray aliens and humans.
Okay.
Just got to ask the right question, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Let me see what else I could find here. Oh, that's cool. I like what Austin wrote. It's more of a joke for us, but I'm a huge John Wick fan, so I wouldn't mind seeing John Wick take on 50 black-eyed children. Okay, what's this here? Oh, yeah. Ask this one. It's more of a comedy question. I think Tyson would destroy Logan Paul, but hey.
Okay. Who would win in a fight between Logan Paul and Mike Tyson? Alexa, who would win in a fight between Logan Paul and Mike Tyson?
Here's something I found on the web. According to AtlantaBlackStar.com, Mike Tyson at 55 would still rock Logan Paul's jaw effortlessly.
Oh, ever.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Here, do you know who this is? That Aaron's Energy's asking? Maybe Alexa knows.
Aaron's Energy. How do I Belanoff? Belanoff, okay. Alexa, who is Summer Belanoff?
Summer Yasmin Bishel is an American actress.
All right.
Here's one.
Okay, Alexa, is the Mandela effect real?
Here's something I found on the web. According to movieweb.com, the Mandela effect is the phenomenon of a massive group of people having a shared memory of something that no longer exists, or was never the way they remembered it, or never happened at all.
Alexa, can you give me an example of the Mandela effect?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a famous example of the Mandela effect occurs in The Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader doesn't reveal his paternity to Luke Skywalker by saying, "Luke, I am your father." He actually says, "No, I am your father."
The most common example, but you know what? I've never actually seen that movie. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I had my own Mandela effect. For some reason, I thought that Buzz Aldrin had died after he went to Antarctica, and for some reason, like my whole reality, like believed that he died like 12 days later after he came back from seeing from seeing what he saw in Antarctica.
Wait, Buzz Aldrin as opposed to Admiral Byrd?
Yeah, no, Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, I didn't know he went down there.
Yeah, he went down, and I swear to God, man, when in my memory, 12 days later after he came back, he died, but he never died. He's still alive, I guess.
Speaking of Buzz Aldrin, remember he talked about this giant monolith, I think he said on Mars's moon or on Mars, that once the population finds out, we're going to go crazy about it. Do you remember that?
No, it's the first time I've heard about that.
Yeah, there's a very famous interview. It's probably the last 10, 15 years. Let me see if I could find it for you. In the meantime, check through the comments if you see anything else. Oh, here's one. Well, I don't know if this one is going to change anything, or this one here. Let me see. Buzz Aldrin, giant monolith. Okay, let's see what I could find here. C-SPAN. Buzz Aldrin reveals existence of monolith on Mars moon. Yeah, ask him about that. Or her.
Okay. Alexa, what do you know about Buzz Aldrin and the monolith on the moon?
Mars's moon.
Here's something I found on the web. According to GrahamHancock.com, regarding the monolith
Graham Hancock, oh wow.
moon of Mars, Buzz Aldrin said, "When people see it, they will ask who built it, which implies it is not a natural formation."
Wow.
You did an interview with Graham Hancock.
I did, yeah. So it's very interesting.
I just watched that. He was he's hardcore, man.
That was years in the making, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. He's a smart guy.
Okay, let me see. Are we caught up with everything? I got all the ones that I had written down.
Yeah, me too. We're cool. I mean,
okay. Let me throw this for everybody else. Earlier, I dropped a link in here. I'll drop it again for everybody. If you haven't opened a Minds account, please do. It's the only social media that has free speech. I see Austin Roger already joined, and it pays you. Literally, it pays you in cryptocurrency, but it doesn't even pay you in cryptocurrency. It actually converts into US dollars and it deposits straight in your bank account. All you have to do is use it like Facebook. The more you post and the more people like and remind, which is essentially retweet, you will get money. So since I'm banned essentially from everything these days, except from YouTube, and I don't even know how long that's going to last, go here and follow me here. And I also did create a Rumble channel. That way, if the wheels fall off of YouTube, that will be the backup, because things are getting much more difficult to say anything on here without being threatened for misinformation, which is totally opposite of where YouTube was, say, a few years ago. Outside of that, let me thank Alex Oyen for the super chat. And everybody else, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And also, Rock, plugging your info.
Yeah, I'm in Rockstar 8970 ABLE. I just nothing big, not a big channel. Just having fun with my buddy Dr. J.
That's right. And we planned this for, like 10 days ago. Well, I'm glad we were able to do this. So with that being said, I will work on the screen issues before the next time we do something on this channel. So give me time, because I think I literally have to dismantle everything in the studio and replace it and possibly check for viruses. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed this, because I really had a blast asking Alexa questions, but more so watching the questions you guys asked in the chat. That was really pretty cool. So I want to thank you all for joining us here this fine evening right before Halloween. And that too, let me say happy Halloween to everyone, since chances are you won't see me until after that.
Yeah, we went into an hour and a half.
We did.
Cool. Yeah.
So with that being said, Rock, you hang on. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Cheers, guys.